Hello, students. This is your course selection video for the 2020-2021 school year. So the first thing you want to do to get ready to do your course registration process is watch the videos that we have already sent out to you. Um, and that's the course selection movie that came from Dr. McKenna. And after you do that, you're ready to start the next process of making sure your choices are well thought out. So the first thing you're going to do is go to the high school course selection guide and make sure you have that open in case you have any questions about the courses you're going to take. You should also have this digital course catalog that has videos in it from our faculty that are very informative and show you about the courses in case you have questions. You can use this as a resource. These are very cool and your teacher spent time doing them, so definitely check those out. So I have both these tabs up right now just in case I have any questions, right? I'm going to model right now what you should do for the course selection for. So here's your form that you received via email. So you want to have your form up and ready. I'm using just Preview on my Mac so that I can draw on it. I'm going to click on this little draw icon over here. It's called the doodle. It gives me my little pen. And I can circle it and also undo it. So we're going to use this form, but remember this form was created as a tool for you to use, as a guide for you to use, but you are going to use an online Google form as well, and this is the supplement that we have for being on distance learning right now. Because we're doing distance learning, you're going to use a Google form and also the in-person form. So you want to change everything in terms of dates and times and directions. You want to make sure that you're using the Google form. Remember, this form was created for when we were actually in school physically. Right now we're in school virtually. So the virtual version of the course selection
on the Google form.
And the data that you enter in here is going to be the data that the school counselors receive and use for your course selection. This form over here is just a tool for you to use. So we're going to go step by step here and show you how to do this. So the first thing you're going to go in, it automatically asks you for some information here. You're going to input that information. Then as you see right here, it goes into some of the graduation requirements that we have here. And when you come over to the in-person version, you're going to see that the form has a variety of sections for you. And as you go through, you're going to notice here that these sections tell you that you're going to automatically go on to the next level of your learning, as I told you in the course selection video that was sent out by Dr. McKenna. So you see here, you're automatically rolled over into these classes: English, math, language, social studies, and science. So we can go over to here and let's just pretend that I'm in Mandarin Chinese 1. I know I'm going on to Mandarin Chinese 2 automatically, so I'm going to go ahead and circle it. And that's my language. It would be the same for the B's. Next, I know that I am in Math 10, so I'm going to go on to Math 10 from Math 9. I know I'm progressing, so I'm going to circle that. No recommendations needed. I know that I'm going on to English 10. I'm going to go ahead and circle that. Now, in terms of these here, if you're EAP, EAL adapted, EAL adapted 2, don't worry. Your teachers are already going to place you in those subjects. So even though they're not on the form over here, don't worry. No teacher recommendation is required, no action is required. Your teachers and the English adapted program will automatically place you. So you have to worry about that. U.S. history, everyone's going to take it no matter what, so everyone goes ahead and circles it. Science, you're going to take physical science in 10th grade. Everybody does. So you're going to go ahead and circle it. See, now it matches these here, meaning you don't have to do anything. It automatically happens for you. But I'm just reflecting that on the sheet here because this is your personalized version of the Google form. Now we're going on to physical education. In terms of physical education, you're going to put your PE semester course choice options. This year, you could choose one semester PE course and also an alternate choice. Electives below are drop-down menus where you must take 5 choices and 4 alternates in the design, technology, fine arts, language, and social studies departments. Counselors will consider your diploma pathway and courses and course capacity, among other factors when enrolling students in their elective choices. So basically, we do the best we can here. Please select in order of preference. Where do I start? The first thing you do obviously is think, what are my choices? What have I already read? What sort of videos have I watched? And then you're going to go ahead and make some choices. So now that you're informed, you can go ahead and have 5 choices and 4 alternates. Remember, when it comes to electives, unique choices only. Do not duplicate. Don't choose the same elective twice for either the elective options or your alternates. So there you go. So now I have my choices. That's how you go through. You kind of talk it out with yourself, your family. What are your priorities? And then I go down here to the bottom and I go, okay, I'm going to read this. If you have specific questions or concerns or issues that have not been addressed by the various resources made available during the course selection process, please submit one or more entries in the course selection form issues form. Okay, well, we have this course selection issues form. Okay, that's interesting. Some grade levels. But I don't really have any concerns because I did all my research and I put in my PE, so I'm good. I don't need any issues. But if I did have some questions, maybe I could fill this out. You see here we have lots of spaces for you to have your questions and concerns. And the questions and concerns you see are related to the number course. Question that you put down here about your concern because maybe something happened in your process. And that's something that a counselor will follow up with, even if you've been automatically placed by your teacher. If you have a concern about something. Okay, so I'm all set. I'm going to go ahead and hit submit, and an email of my responses get sent back to me, and I am done. And you see down here, we don't have to do anything here, whoop, because we already did it in the Google form. When it comes to parent signature, student signature, don't worry about that. We are actually going to send you an email instead of the signature boxes, but you will be definitely needing to agree that the selections you are putting here, we design the schedule based on the course offerings that you choose. So please be very mindful as you go through to read the course offerings, look at the videos, and make sure that you see all this wonderful effort that your teachers have done for you on the distance learning time. So once again, no need for signatures. We will send you an email with your course requests once they are made available to you. Thank you so much for listening. Hope you had a great week.